Right. So welcome to our online classes conducted by KBM London. KBM is an approved AAT learning provider. This is a free AAT revision video and lecture on the tax process for business. Shalom joined again. Hi Shalom, I hope you can hear me. You can see us as well. And I'm just going to share the screen straight with you and going over the basics of the tax process for business and all the general talky, then we'll jump into the session, right? Right, so your syllabus, your book or syllabus, we'll go over the syllabus. At first, I'd like to congratulate you choosing AAT. AAT is well respected. Once you become level 4 qualified, you are a qualified accountant in the United Kingdom. You can do your own practice. You can become a chartered if you want to, and you can work for different companies. If you're already working, the promotion progress awaits for you. And many of you are already mom and dad like me and starting AAT. This is amazing. I appreciate your effort. Right. So do you see my screen? Yeah?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Is it disturbing, this one? Hopefully not. The frame. Yeah, frame maybe. Hopefully the frame is not much disturbing. So this is level 3 and my name is Ilyas. I am a qualified chartered certified accountant, FCCA, an accounting technician, MAAT Khole or FMAAT, an MBA as well from Anglia Ruskin University, and I've been teaching this qualification many years. So this is one of your level 3 mandatory modules, must module. We have some other classes going on from KBM, that's why I'm getting some pop-up notifications from the right hand side, so you can ignore those. In level 3, if you have chosen bookkeeping course, do you know that even in level 3 you can do 2 modules and jump into level 4? The first one is FAPS and the second one is this, tax process for business, TPFB, tax process for business. Then a couple of more. If you do, you become you get diploma in accounting. One is diploma in accounting, one is certificate in accounting. These 2 papers in level 3 gives you certificate in accounting. You can jump into level 4. That's one option. We recommend you do maths as well, management accounting techniques and business awareness. Then you become level 3 diploma in accounting, move on to level 4. Level 4, all the 5 modules are must. 3 must, 2 you need to choose among the audit, taxes and other subjects, right? So this is our general little talky. Right, I'm going into the syllabus and this is our revision. So I believe you have started this paper, did you? Yeah, you must have finished. Yeah, ready for exam and right. So
yeah, I've got my exam next week.
Is it? Okay, I'll go over with my top tips and of course we'll practice this thoroughly today. I printed out. It was recommended to printing, but don't worry, I'm sharing the screen so you take part. Yeah, you need to write using your keyboard often. You can talk to me anyway. You're welcome. You know, this is the latest books we're using, whether you're using BPP, Kaplan, Osborne, First Intuition, any materials, no matter, the syllabus is this in front of you. Yeah, introduction to VAT basics, input, output, VAT, the return itself, a bit of accounting, different schemes, payroll, and the penalties and all, administration for the VAT. These are the topics you must have covered or you do cover from your textbook. And top tips starts here. 1, 2, 3 formula. You will pass with confidence. I'm telling you. 1, 2, 3. What are the 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. One textbook, people. One textbook. You must finish one textbook, which we usually do BPP, Kaplan, Osborne, welcome, no problem. One textbook at home with thorough practice from the activities, from tester learning, one textbook. You know, 2 exam kit or question bank, whatever you call it, exam kit or workbook, Osborne calls it question bank QB, question bank 2. What do you mean by 2? One from BPP, one from Kaplan. If you want to pass with flying colors, you must practice this. You know, the past papers, the chapter wise questions, yeah, you must have been doing it. If you have not done it before for other modules, please start doing it. Do recommend it. One from one publisher, one from another publisher. It will make you there. You will be more than ready. And number 3, 3 mock exams. One today we'll be doing, yeah? Today we will go over 1 mock full through practice. 3 mock papers. Mock exams. That is from, to be honest, BPP, Kaplan. But do you know that on your My AAT you have a couple of more mock exams? Have you gone through those? Yes. So My AAT, not just those 2, 2 mock from My AAT plus green light test. Have you seen those green light tests? Yeah. Yes. Green light test. And I'm telling you, you're somewhere there at 80 to 90, yeah? Merit to distinctions. That's how our students get 1, 2, 3 merit to distinctions. This is how you prepare. I have seen some of my students getting 98, even 92. When going over with the student, they were doing extra mile. Even the buying 5 mocks in the market, you can find different publishers mock paper, 5 mocks from Michael Norton. I saw was a good one. Nothing wrong. Different publishers. So the more you practice, the more you're there, the knowledge you get. Apply it, practice, pass, move on. Yeah. So today we're going to do plenty of practice. This is preparation. How about before exam day? Because some of you got the exam tomorrow, next week. Yeah. So if you got exam next week, before exam, of course, you do a lot of practice. You practice a lot. But just before the day before exam or on the exam day before exam, you sleep well. Yeah. That's nothing to do with the studies, but you need a good sleep. Eat well, yeah, and do well in the exam. Yeah, because you've studied all your month, and the week before, the night before exam, relax. And just sleep well, eat well, be confident, reach exam center early, sit in a comfortable computer. You know the computer, maybe you've been doing the exams in the same center before, so you know the place. If you do not know, if it's your first time, go there in advance. Yeah. Is there any other sound disturbing you? Can you hear me properly? Any other sound from somewhere?
I can hear you okay.
Huh?
Yeah, I can hear you okay.
Yeah, no disturbance. Tell me if there is any. Yeah, good. Okay. Right, because one of my other colleague is there, is teaching as well, other side. So if these two disturbing, let me know. Yeah, we can have our other arrangements. Right. So on the exam day, if it's a first time exam, maybe many of you are doing first time exam level 3. So you need to know how to commute. Where is your center, how to go there, reach there half an hour before, yeah, sit in a good computer, talk to your invigilator. Any difficulty into the during the exam time, like internet or any other issue, talk to him and get some extra paper to work out. Right, now before starting this, we're gonna go to starting, yeah, the revision plan. So do you know, in this book or any textbooks, you have reference material on your exam day. Many formulas. Most of the formulas will be available. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. Thank you very much. That will be available. I will share the screen with you as well. This is your highlighting for you. This is or circling for you. Reference material. What is a reference material? Any text paper, whether indirect tax, whether level 4 business tax or personal tax. Formulas, thresholds, rules will be available on the exam day. Brilliant. Life is easy. You can, on the exam day, you can check the formulas and come back to your exam and write it down, double confirmation. My personal thought and suggestion is learn the formulas in advance now. Yeah. So you do not waste time in the exam. Right? So how does the reference material look like? It is given at the end of your book. It will be available on your exam day. This looks like this. Reference materials. What are inside? almost all the rules. What are the VAT rates are there? Like 20%, 5%, or 0%, threshold, registration, deregistration, fail scale charge, and all the way down. All rules are given, available. So you can pop-up box will be there. Open it, check it, right? So yeah, you can double check. It's a helping hand, but it can kill little time. Yeah, for if you really don't know, like, what is the rules, can I check it again, is it 90,000 is the threshold, or 88, then you can check it and get your full marks. But knowing the rules in advance, highly recommended. We'll go over in 2 minutes time, giving you the lesson breakdown today. How are we going to do, what are you going to do? 1.5 hours, I'm telling you, maximum 2 hours we'll finish it. Lesson breakdown. Today's lesson, the revision class already started. This is 2 parts. Session 1 already started, 10 o'clock till 11 we'll have our session 1. Then there will be a small break of 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. Yeah, 11 till 11:15 we have a break. Then session 2, or maybe in one session we can finish. I will see how it goes. Yeah, 11:15 we'll move ahead. 12 by 12 it will be done. Yeah, today's session. We will see with the practice and all. You have to participate. Yeah, don't worry about getting right or wrong. I'm here to help you. You have to participate. And one moment. Yeah, when we start the camera, mostly I make it down. So this is our idea. What is your exam, by the way? Your exam is 1.5 hours. You know that next week you're going to do 1.5 hour exam, fully computer based, fully computer marks. You need to get 70% to pass any AAT exams. 70%, right? And you will be given 8 small tasks, not very big. Yeah, we used to have VAT return 9 boxes before. This day 7 boxes, but it has changed. Mostly small questions will be available for you. Now tell me or write me, are you ready to start for today's class? We're going to go over the material I gave you. Ready to start? Yeah,
Yeah, ready.
Yep, ready. Brilliant. So thank you very much. I need to take my camera down because I need more space. So bring my one down. You're welcome to keep your camera on, off, no matter your choice. We were going to start our session for today. We're going to do all the questions. The first task you're going to expect for 9 marks. Understanding and calculating UK tax rules, VAT registration, deregistration, and bit of special scheme. You know, the threshold. Yeah, if you remember, the thresholds are given here in the reference materials, and the percentages are given as well. Rate, standard rate, reduced rate, 0 rate, you all know this. If it's exempt, so you don't need to be registered with the VAT. The registration threshold is 90,000 and deregistration 88,000. So you all of you know all these rules. If you had doubt, go back to reference material. This is what I'm opening. I opened this reference material. Going back to the question, task number 1. I will read the question. Sometimes I will ask you to read the question, and we will do it together for 9 marks. We want to get 9 out of 9. I am reading the first one for the class. You have the following information about the taxable supplies for 3 different businesses: business A, business B, business C. For each business, indicate whether they need to register VAT immediately or within the 13 days, next 30 days period, or monitor and turnover. Register without any delay means register now. And if you know, if the historical test and future test, one of these you met, you need to register now. Or you can register later on, 30 days, register within 30 days. I think I think I didn't give you this one. I gave you the other one. Oh,
I
my
was just
bad.
going to say.
Okay,
I've got
sorry.
different.
Then I will not go over this one.
I've
Sorry.
got this one.
Okay. Who got this one?
I've got that question on mock exam 1.
Oh, 1. We'll start mock 1. Sorry, my bad then. We'll start mock 1, not mock 2. Okay. So bear with me. I'm opening mock 1 for you guys. Mock 1. Just give me 1 minute.
Okay.
That's not mock 1, isn't it? This is mock 1. This is what I opened. What did I open?
Yeah, I had that question.
Yeah. Oh, I was going something else. The one I gave you. Different mocks needs to be prepared and needs to be practiced. I think I gave you this one. Did I?
Yeah,
I
this is
got
the
that
first one. Yeah,
Okay, we'll
I've
go
got
over this one then. All right. We will go over this one, not mock 2, mock 1. Right? Okay. That's quickly we identified, well and good. Don't worry, I will give you the other mock as well. So I keep this handy. We will check the answers at the end of the every question. So, mock 1. Okay, you have information about 3 businesses. Again, 3 businesses started to trade how many months ago? Be careful, be mindful with these things. 10 months ago. So hold on, I prefer red color pen. So I'm taking my red color pen. There we go. Red, my favorite red color pen is there. And yes, for each of the business A, B, C, indicate the position with regards to VAT registration. Similar question though, which I opened a little earlier. Must register within 30 days. Again, if you met historical and future test, last 1 year taxable sales are 90,000 above, or next 12 months 90,000, you must register, isn't it? Voluntary is your choice. If you're VAT registered business, if you're taxable supplying, you're doing the taxable supplies, but you didn't exceed the threshold, it's your choice. You can register, you cannot. Maybe later on, maybe next year or some few months later, you can exceed the threshold, which is 90,000 threshold for whether it's historic and future test. So you may, it's your choice. Cannot register. Who cannot register? If you are selling exempt product, isn't it? Exempt items. There are so many items which are exempt. You can Google it. You can check it in your reference material. It is given. You cannot register even if you wish. No voluntary, no must registration. No. Right. So there are standard rated, there are 0 rated, and there are reduced rated 20%, 0%, and 5%. I'm going little basic. And taxable supplies are standard 0 and reduced rated. Some supplies are exempt. Exempt cannot register. And the historic and future, I told a little bit. All are given into your. Where is my reference material? Here is my reference material, guys. Yeah, historic, future. Yeah, not going in deep detail. We will be a little faster because it's a revision. So if I read the first one, think and tell me. Business has made 0 rated sales per month over the last 10 months. Over the last 10 months. What is your thought? Shall you register now?
Yeah.
Voluntary or... Yeah, both of you?
Within 30 days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why?
must register.
Why is that? Can I take my calculator on screen? Mr. Calculator, where are you? Oh, it's taking a little
Because
time.
it's gone over the threshold
Yeah,
for
and the threshold is
registration.
90,000, right? Yes. And you went over the threshold. Every month you're selling 9550. Over the last 10 months, it's already 95,000. You, without any delay, business A should register right now. 1 mark. Brilliant. Number B, business made sales 9,500 per month. Half of these are standard and half are exempt. Now, if I do half of the similar figure, 9,950, yeah, whatever it is, it doesn't exceed my threshold, isn't it? It doesn't.
No, I would say voluntary.
Yes. Do you agree, everybody? Voluntary. Yes. Why do you do voluntary? There are two good and bad sides both. Good side is you have some prestigious issue. My business is VAT registered, and that's true. Like you get some extra benefits sometimes. You are more acknowledgeable business. Am I understood? And what is the bad sides? Let's talk a little more good side.
Yeah,
admin cost. More
VAT
cost are
returns.
there. Yeah. One more good side is you may avoid unnecessary penalty. Like maybe threshold exceeded, you still didn't register, you may get penalty. So you just register with voluntary, nothing to do penalty. That's correct. How about the last one, exempt sales?
Cannot register.
Cannot register is the right answer. 3 marks straight starting the exam. So you should be happy, you should be relaxed, and you say, oh, I got 3 marks, let's move ahead. Yeah, right? Yeah. So moving ahead with true and false. Any volunteer to read this for me? A business has been.
I can read it. A business has been making taxable supplies of approximately 72,000 per annum. That's 6,000 per month for many years. After a major bid for work, they've just won a contract that will generate taxable sales of 88,000 per month, in addition to existing sales, with immediate effect. The
Right.
business should register immediately. True or false?
What do you think, all of you?
True.
What do you think is true? It is true. Why is the answer? Because
Because they're going to go over the threshold.
right, and this
within
is
a
a
month. So that's the future part.
well done. That's the future part. That was my second question to you. Is it historical future? This is the future. Next month the sales is 88. If you add 6 with that, that comfortably cover exits 90,000. That's true answer. Well done. Yeah, begin to go to the next one. First action. Next question. B. C.
Yep. The first action a trader should take to find out about voluntary registration is to call HMRC's VAT helpline.
Okay,
Best
let me
of luck
tell
with
you.
that one.
What do you think is the answer first? Let's go over then. Yeah, what do you think?
I think that's false.
Why do you think so? Isn't it a good thing to call them, isn't it?
No.
Could you not go onto their website first?
Oh, well done. Now, this is the hierarchy, to be honest, yeah. Now, before making call, not just HMRC, even if you'd like to buy anything from your supplier, you check the website first, isn't it, yeah? Like you'd like to buy something, at first you check the website. Is it available there? The help is available. Is there any information? So many information available on HMRC website already, government website. If you find the help there, life is easy. If you do not find after website, you can call them, you can email them, okay, and even you can meet them, or they can meet you. Their meeting you is not a good news for you. Yeah. Right. So they usually they don't have enough time unless it is a very serious issue. You have done something wrong, error, serious error. They'll give you notice. They'll come and then check your financial documents. This type of question we'll have. Yeah, that's the reason is false. You do not directly call them. Before calling them, website checking is a good hierarchy. I'm telling you this hierarchy given in the book. We are going over as a revision, which is brilliant. We're done. Number one is done. Can we see the answers? Where? Here is the answer I opened. I think this. Yep, you register now. Voluntary and cannot because this is exempted. They didn't tell us exempt, but that's that. This is true. Immediately we have seen it, and this is false because you check the website, and that's correct answer. Superb. You see, you got 9 marks and confidently 9 marks. So you're more settled in your exam now. You're on to the task number 2 on your exam day. For 8 marks, you are going to expect calculating and accounting for VAT calculations, invoices there, discounts there, tax point there, quite a few things. I'm telling you, so many to remember. I repeat again, although these are available on reference materials, isn't it? You have to remember what is your VAT invoice. There is a simplified invoice, there is a VAT invoice, isn't it? Even you don't need any VAT invoice if there is a certain amount of money. Yeah, £25, £250 rules are there, isn't it? Right. Tax point, if you remember, basic tax point, actual tax point, right? We will be talking about all these things. Make sure you understand these items, and whatever comes in front of us, we will be talking about this. Going over. Right. So question number 2. Another volunteer. Who is the other volunteer to read question number 2? Yes.
I can read it.
Yes, please. Thank you.
A business makes a supply of reduced rate goods for a price of £240 plus VAT at 5%. Will the business be able to issue a simplified invoice for this sale?
Okay, let's
Yes
discuss.
or no.
Yes and no. Right. Let's talk about first thing first is simplified VAT invoices. Yeah, that is including the VAT. It should be less than 250, 250 or less, you can issue a simplified VAT. In a simplified VAT invoice means you write little less of the details. what is your answer should be here then? Looks like 240. You may be tempted
No.
to say yes. Yes, answer should be no. Why? Because
It's
over
over 250 with that.
yes, times by 0.5 if I do, it's 12 plus 240 is 252. Yeah, it becomes 252. So the threshold is 250, I said, or less. So answer is no. You cannot issue a business, cannot issue a simplified invoice. Proper VAT invoice you need to send. All right? Right. Then the next one, B. Go over again, Julie.
A VAT registered business makes a mixture of exempt and taxable supplies. Identify which of the following statements is true.
Now, you know, this exempt supplies and taxable mixture, if you remember. Did you remember when you've been studying, there is something called de minimis limit testing out there? That is what you need to remember. So I think the option is there. Your input tax, all even on exempt and taxable supplies, you can recover your VAT if the de minimis limit tests can be satisfied or done. I think that is given number 2. That is the answer, right? Not the other items. This is where the VAT gets interesting. This is a rule given from HMRC, and making accounts little challenging. I will not say complicated, little interesting. That's why accountants are valuable in the market. They know what is a de minimis test limit, and you need to do the testing. And the items are given. Those are given in your reference material. If you write de minimis limit, you will find it out here. So that should be the answer. Do you agree with me? Yeah? Input tax can be covered with this one. Well and good. Now we're going to tax point. It is always good to read the requirement. You know that. Instead, that is a little scenario type. Like I can see 1, 2, 3 sentence. Oh, 1 sentence. 1, 2. Yeah, 2 to 3 sentences are there. Instead of reading those, I need to read this one. Identify the tax point. Okay, if you remember the tax point, there's a basic tax point and there's the actual tax point. And all the rules, basic tax point is the delivery date. Basic tax point is the delivery date, if you remember. And actual tax point, it could be invoice date, or it could, if it is paid within 14 days, yeah, the delivery. Then that becomes actual tax point. Actual tax point is basically invoice and payment, but there is a rule. If whichever takes place earliest is the rule. Sorry, I'm going a little faster, expecting you know the rules here. So this is slightly you need to go over and again. Basic tax point, I remind you, delivery date. Actual tax point could be invoice date or payment date, whichever is earliest. Whichever is the earliest date. But in the if the invoice is paid within 14 days of delivery, like you delivered 1st of January and you issued the invoice on 5th of January, usually we issue the invoice faster. This is your actual tax point. 5th of January is your actual tax point, not the 1st of January. So these are the rules you need to remember. If you pay early, payment is the actual tax point, payment. Right, payment date. So if I read the scenario, or any other volunteer would like to read the scenario, this time Bridget. Is that how you say your name? I'm saying it right, Bridget, yeah? Bridget. Oh, thank you for correcting me. Even my name is Ilyas. People call me Elias. Elias. I don't mind because the spelling is like that. That's why I always ask people. Bridget. Okay, Bridget, can you, because Bridget is the military people, isn't he? Bridget is a good one. Yeah. Okay, Bridget. James,
a registered trader, received an order from a customer on the 10th of June 20XO.
Let me tell you, order is nothing to do with the tax point.
No,
I didn't write this.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's only delivery, invoice date or payment date. Okay, so you ignore that. Carry on.
The goods were delivered to the customer on the 11th of June.
Yeah, that is something you need to take into account, right? 11th of June.
And the invoice was sent out on the 19th of June. and the customer paid in full on the 19th of July.
So July is 2 away. They paid, we said whatever is the earliest date. So earliest date, you might be tempted 11th June is my earliest date because June 19 is later. But isn't it 14 days rule apply here? Did you not issue your invoice within the 14 dates of your 11th June, like delivery date? Yeah, within how many days you sent the invoice? 19 minus 11, 8 days. Yeah, what is your tax point then? Tell me.
19th of June.
19th of June is right answer. Not this, 19th of June is right answer, and that is not basic tax point, that is called actual tax point. Yeah, but tax point, they just asked what is the tax point. 19th of June is my tax point needed to calculate the VAT calculations. Is that okay? Yeah,
So,
I wrap it up.
So I tend to write it whenever they give you information. I will write order date, deliver date, invoice date, payment date, and it's easier then to see which comes first or which comes within 14 days.
Yes, you do. That's what we done. Look, we started delivery here, little messy though. Delivery here, then we said invoice date, then payment date. Exactly, this is whatever we said or you said, we do this way. Yeah, first in delivery, then invoice, then payment, whichever is earliest, you should be choosing this one. Or if 14 days rule applies, you choose the 14 days rules. Make sense? Right, brilliant, good job. So we are going into the next part. That's why reading the requirement is good first, then read the scenario. Here about the requirement, will the customer be able to reclaim input VAT? Let's draw the VAT account picture first, huh? On screen, please. If this is a VAT account, our accountant makes it debit and credit. Tell me, VAT is a debit or credit account? VAT usually is a credit account, right?
Credit.
Liability.
Right, liability, thank you. So if you plus on the credit side, if you minus on the debit side. Remember, all the income, this of course credit side VAT is output, agree, yeah? Credit side VAT is output, debit side VAT is input, right? And all the income VAT on the credit side you write, don't you? Income, right? Income VAT. All the expense VAT you write on the debit side, yeah? Right. And any VAT you can claim. This debit side means VAT you can reclaim, yeah?
Yeah.
And this is, we already said somewhere liability, no? It's a liability. Liability. So what are the popular items? Sales VAT on sales. These are all VAT. VAT sales, whether cash or credit. Sales VAT on this side, right? Discount received VAT, you remember? Discount received VAT on this side. Purchase return, yeah? Opposite of purchase. Purchase return is on this side. Your liability. You know, fuel scale charge is your liability. We're going to see maybe somewhere later. Fuel scale charge given from the government. So that is here. Yeah, anything else I'm missing? These are your liability, right? What is your reclaim? Like expense, I said already. Expense, isn't it? Like purchase, yeah? Give me the items, purchase VAT.
Sales returns.
Sales return, thank you. And discount allowed, yeah?
Yeah.
Discount allowed. I'll remove it, don't worry, when you do the question 3. And bad debt, bad debt, VAT on bad debt or irrecoverable debt, isn't it? VAT, VAT you can recover on the VAT you can claim it back. Basically, you already lost, like the bad debt is a loss for the company. So the VAT you suffered when you sold, but you can claim it back from the HMRC now. Am I understood? What is the VAT on bad debt or irrecoverable? So you call it irrecoverable, and that is that. And also, isn't it, if you pay VAT from your bank account, so your bank goes down on the credit side, yeah? Bank credit and VAT debit. Am I understood?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Thank you very much. So that is that. These are the most of the items you can do. You do total. Mostly this side is bigger if it's the liability, right? Total. Take care of all the items. Remaining is balance CD. CD becomes balance BD. That means you are still liable. If it is this side bigger, you can claim it back from HMRC. Make sense? Right. With that note, I'm going to the next number C, D. We've been reading D, wasn't it?
D.
D.
Yeah.
I'd like to erase whatever I have done. This video is recorded, will be uploaded one of our platform. You can check it out later. I'm erasing this bit. Yeah, that much would do the job. Reading for you. A VAT registered trader has retained a till receipt, a stationery. Oh, this is a normal one. Yeah, stationery, a total cost of 30. Okay, however, these does not show the VAT registration number. Okay, no matter. Will the customer be able to reclaim input VAT? Can he reclaim? Tell me. Can he or can he not? On this 30. There's a threshold of until yeah. Say it.
I'd say the threshold is 25.
Yes. Yes.
So no.
Yes. The answer is this then. No, as the amount exceeds 25, you cannot claim it. What is the story behind this? Basically, government has given you guys or us businessmen some relaxation, like, come on, until 25 you don't need any VAT receipts. Yeah, it's any receipts,
like for parking receipts.
Yeah, parking
and
receipts,
stuff like that.
Yes, of course, stationery, so you can claim it back if you're a VAT registered business. Make sense? Happy with that? Yep. Number 2 is done. So we have done 2 questions. I'd like to check the answer for number 2. Chase. We said it, and we done this one, de minimis limit, and yep. But they 14 days they said it. Yeah, well done. And this is the last one is 25. Even a little bit explanation is done. Well done. Good job. Moving on to task number 3 for 12 marks. Yeah, 12 mark is the highest mark in quite a few other questions in task 5 as well. 12 marks, what are you going to expect? Input VAT, recovery, partial exemption, blocked. Let's talk about blocked a little bit, then I move ahead. And bad debt I just said, yeah? Blocked, what do you mean by blocked? Like you cannot claim back. Some of the VAT you cannot claim back. True or false if I ask you? You have entertained your local client, UK client. You spend maybe, let's assume £50 on pizza. And for UK client, UK, testing your knowledge basically.
That's a no.
Yeah, no. Well done. That's a no. Thank you very much. How about it's a Chinese client or Bengali client? I'm from Bangladesh. Yeah. So
that's a yes.
That's a yes. Well done. So these knowledges are needed, inshallah. So I believe these are sharpened. You can get it. Also, if it is not any doubt, these are given on the reference material over here. Right? Brilliant. Good testing knowledge. Jumping into the question now for question number 3. I'd like to erase a little more. Give me a minute. Erasing. Hold on. Erasing. Come on. It doesn't erase. Why not? It does. Little. Okay. So that a little more. Then we'll read number 3. Who's the next volunteer to read number 3 for me?
I can read it.
Go ahead.
Okay, a business makes standard rated sales with only a few sales invoices issued each year totaling £100,000 VAT exclusive. However, it has a large number of small purchase invoices. It is considering joining the flat rate scheme. Right. The flat rate percentage for this business is 9% and it is not classed as a limited cost trade.
So there are basic rules are there, like your turnover cannot exceed a certain amount. If you remember, you're welcome to look at the mark scheme, of course, the reference material. Then if you remember, first year you get 1% extra discount, not 9%, it can be 8% if you remember. All these rules should be handy with you. Go ahead with the requirement.
Identify which of the statements below is the annual turnover limit for a small business wishing to join the VAT flat rate scheme.
Flat rate is so nice and good. It's not 20%, it's just 9%. But is the rule VAT exclusive or inclusive turnover not exceeding 150,000? You can check the reference material, or if you remember from your by heart, can you give me the answer?
It's inclusive.
I'm getting two different answers.
Yeah.
Can you check the reference material and come back to me? I can take 1-2 minutes. Go to your reference material. What does it say? Can I open the reference material somewhere here? Flat rate, huh? I'm going to the flat rate.
Oh, yeah, no, it's the leaving the scheme is inclusive.
Leaving, but joining?
Exclusive.
Right. But where is that? You see, it's a time killing. Yeah, there you go. I found it. Excluding VAT, right? Joining, excluding VAT. That is the answer going to be then, right? Even of course, I don't remember so many items. It's not my exam. Why shall I remember every item? Yeah, it's your exam. You remember it. But yeah, if I'm a VAT expert, I should remember all the items. Yeah. The reference material was helpful. Thank you, AAT, for giving us the opportunity to see the reference material. Yeah, for 1 mark, it has we could double check it. It was a help. Great. Number 2 is interesting. Look at this. That is also given into the reference material or books. Obviously, in the book it is given. And if I the correct way calculate the output VAT, do you charge 9% on 100,000 or do you charge 9% on 120? I would rather say, like if on this figure basically.
I think it's on the whole amount.
Is it 9% of 100,000?
Okay, let me tell you the rule. I don't know whether reference material is written or not. This should be on a VAT, standard VAT inclusive figure. You don't charge 9% on this figure. No. You charge 9% on 120,000, right? 9% on 1. This is the rule. Yeah. Still you are on a gaining side. You might be saying, come on, why VAT should be charged on this figure? This is the rule from HMRC. Like what is your standard rated taxable figure? On that you pay VAT 9%. I'll give you two working. If you do VAT 9% on 120,000 times by 0.9, your VAT is 10,800, right? You're going to pay VAT 10,000 if you join flat rate. That is your VAT you were supposed to pay. If you do not join, you need to pay 20%. 20% on what figure? On
100,000.
100,000, which is 20,000. Tell me, you are paying 20,000 to government is good or 10,800 is good? Clearly this one good, isn't it? 10,800 is good. So flat rate is still better, right? But the rule is you don't charge flat rate on 100,000. You charge on 20% inclusive figure. Please do remember this one. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much. Brilliant. And the last one, C.
Sorry, can I just ask a question?
Yes,
going
please.
back
Yes, please.
to that. So when you charge a customer, you charge it at 20%.
Yes, this included 20%. You don't charge. You assume this is your sales. 120,000 is your sales. Yeah. Then you calculate VAT. This is basically the calculating of your output VAT. Yeah, you're not charging them 20%. You are still charging them 9%, but inclusive figure, inclusive 20%. You can argue that, come on, Elias, the rule is little unfair and little complicated. Yes, this is how it is. Yeah, this is how it is. This is how HMRC wants you. But HMRC gonna argue with you. Come on, we are giving still a little VAT to you. You should be thankful to us. We're giving you 9%. You are not giving us 20,000 VAT. You're giving us 10,000. You're collecting 10,800 VAT. That's how you got to do, right? Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
So you would still invoice with 20%.
Yes, 120,000. Yes.
But you would only on your VAT return be paying 9%.
Yes, 9%. Even your customers gonna give you collecting this output VAT, collecting 10,800 you'll be collecting from the customers, yeah, but not 100,000 invoice, 120,000 invoice, right? 120,000 inclusive the 120,000. Slightly extended rules these are. This is what makes our tax or VAT slightly challenging and to remember. Students often forget this. Do remember this, please. Which of the following statements are correct? Bridget, carry on. Which one you think? Carry on the first one.
Identify which of the following statements is correct. Choose one. If a business uses the annual accounting scheme, it may also be able to use the cash accounting scheme and the flat rate
Ooh,
scheme.
do you think so?
No.
This is definitely not the answer. Carry on.
If a business uses the cash accounting scheme, it may also be able to use the flat rate scheme.
Do you think this is correct? If you have doubt, you can check the different joining or leaving.
I think that's a no.
That's a no, indeed.
Yeah.
You cannot do that. Yeah. And you have to remember these things instead of going back to your marks reference material over and again, killing your time. That's a no. The obviously last one is left over. I hope this is the right answer. Otherwise, nothing will be the answer.
If a business uses the flat rate scheme, it may also be able to use the annual accounting scheme.
Yes,
that's a yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's the correct answer. Super duper job. Do I have the answers? We do. Yes, that's what we straight away saw from the mark scheme. And that is the rule from the HMRC. Bit unfair, or you can say complicated, no matter. And this is the answer which you've learned by heart. Super job. On to our fourth question, and then we'll take a quick break, then come back after the break to carry on the rest of the 4 questions. Task number 4, for 8 small marks, you should expect preparing, calculating, adjusting information for VAT return. You remember, VAT return you have, let me go somewhere here, maybe you have 7 boxes. Do you remember while learning? Yeah, VAT return. Box number 1. I'd like to go over a quick recap on these boxes, testing your knowledge as well, and just erasing and going over. So do you agree? Box 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is all about VAT. Yeah, input and output VAT. Box 1. Yep. Box 2, box 3, box 2 basically nothing, isn't it? Box 2 and 3 is actually nothing. Box 1 and 4 is everything. We're gonna go over 4 and 5 is all about my box VAT. Yeah, and then there are a couple of more boxes. Box 6 and box 7 is basically my sales and purchases, right? Not the VAT, sales and purchases. All these are VAT related. Box 1 is what? Input or output?
Sales.
Output tax.
Brilliant. Output VAT. You know, this is called accounting jargon. Yeah, you guys studied. That's why you know what are the boxes. What is output? If any person who never done the VAT or taxes listen to our conversation, they'll be what they're talking about. Which box is it? A mystery box? Is a box from Temu? Right? So nothing like that. That's why study is important. Or of course, the doctors have their own jargons. Like sometimes they use different words like oncology, endoscopy, even the thermometer. These are difficult word for them, and these are difficult for us. We talk. It's a code word for doctors. Yeah, box 1 output. A doctor will be looking at you. What box you're talking? This is VAT boxes. Anyway, output. Well done. Even the box 2 is
that for like?
Yeah, go ahead.
EC supplies and stuff.
Yeah, but you don't need to do it because the Brexit has taken place. Yeah. So everything comes in the box 1 and 4. Yeah. The postphone accounting you call it, European purchase and sales. Yeah, one's here and one's there, isn't it? Yeah. That's that. So box 2 is nothing. So box 1 and 2 added up together is box 3. Basically everything is box 1. 2 and 3 is kind of nothing. But yeah, we still assume box 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. Box 4 is about
Input tax.
Thank you very much. Input. And although I removed that one, I believe you know what are the examples of output VAT, what are the examples of input VAT. Yeah. Oh my gosh, PUT. Yeah, you can say, yeah, my mom and dad, they wanted to make me doctor, to be honest. We're going to the doctor. That's why my handwriting is like doctor. Only I can understand, and the the pharmacist can understand, not the other people. Right. So by chance I become an accountant, input VAT. So I believe you remember what comes in as sales VAT, and then here. But slightly differently we show sales and sales return we minus. Would you remember? Yeah, sales VAT. Yeah, slightly presentation is different. Concept is same. Sales VAT minus sales return. Is that okay? Minus sales return, and of course the other output VAT like discount allowed VAT and the European Union purchases. One goes here, one goes there, right? And input de minimis limit comes here. De minimis limit comes here. Fuel scale searches comes here. Makes sense, yeah? Here about purchase VAT. VAT related purchase minus purchase return.
Minus purchase returns,
yeah, thank you. And irrecoverable debt, right? Yeah, you can claim irrecoverable debt, VAT.
Yep.
And the one European acquisition, yeah, that comes in here. That's it. Your total sales comes here, total purchase come there. All right, with that knowledge, can we move ahead with our last, not last before the break, then we'll enjoy a 10-15 minutes break and we'll come back and carry on. Maybe this time Julie go over. What should be this error be corrected? Carry on this one, number 4, a VAT.
A VAT registered business provides fuel to an employee for business and private use. The business uses the fuel scale charge. However, in the previous VAT quarter, one of the vehicles was omitted from the fuel scale charge calculation, resulting in understated VAT of £120.
Yeah, which box it goes in it? Is it such a big error so you need a separate disclosure? Like 652,
No.
if you remember, it's more than £10,000, yeah? If you remember this one, for this the error is more than £10,000, or could be, there's a percentage, maybe 2% or something on your,
I think it's
until
1%.
1% or 2%? Yeah, I forgot.
I think it's 1%.
Yeah, 1%. Let's write 1% then. But not more than 50,000 of your turnover, right? Yeah, given in the mark scheme. Sorry, reference material. Do remember those. Maybe needed at some point. So this is not. What is the answer then? Which box you record it? Box number? This is an output VAT. Do you agree? This is an
box 1.
Yeah, it is box 1. Sorry, I forgot to write here one more thing. Like in the box. So where is the boxes? Box 1 and 2. Any overstatement or any error correction come up. Yeah, error of correction like this. Yeah, you forgot to write some under output VAT. Write it down here now. Last quarter you forgot. This quarter you put in it. Yeah, any overstatement, minus it. Input VAT you forgot, or overstate or understatement, you can do it here. That is the answer. Box 1 is right answer. Carry on quickly on number B, VAT advisor.
A VAT advisor was aware of changes to the VAT rules on supply and overseas services, but has not attended any update courses or read any relevant articles on this matter. He has continued to advise his clients on these matters using the old rules, assuming nothing significant had changed.
What do you think?
The advisor is in breach of the fundamental principle of
not taking knowledge, not competent. Yeah, CPD not there. This is something called Dr. Pico I have developed. Dr. Pico or Mr. Pico, Dr. Pico. Professional behavior, integrity, competence, confidentiality and objectivity. Yeah. So professional behavior, integrity, competence, confidentiality and objectivity. What do you think of this breached? Objectivity means unbiased, Professional competence means not competent enough, not up to date with the knowledge. So of course this is the answer going to be then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not taking relevant articles, not or maybe still starting the old VAT rules. Yeah, integrity means honesty, and professional behavior means abide by the rules. Yeah, not breaking the rules, laws. So that was that, right? Number C. So do remember Dr. Pico as well for your. It's a mnemonic which helps you to remember the the fundamental principles of professionalism, right? Number C is the right one. Last one. Reading for you. A trader pays his VAT late for the first time. He always submitted his quarterly VAT on time. If you remember the point system now, if you do one mistake, you get 1 point. Another mistake, another point. Then if you do quarterly VAT, you can get up to 4 points. Then penalty imposes. This is the rule. If you do not know, please do know. Point. If you do one mistake, 1 point, like driving point. Another mistake, another point. So.
But this is his first time.
Very tricky, interesting question. First time is given you, what do you call it? Like you will not be charged. If it is your very first time, but let me show you this is not how, because his business is old. He always submitted his quarterly returns on time. What do you mean by always submitted? It's not a new business. That rule is for the new business. First year in the business, you are exempted. No penalty. If it is your first quarter and you forgot. But if your business is old, you've been submitting, but then you do some delay, then you will get a penalty. 1 point. Does it make sense? Yeah. Student tends to forget. Like, first time is allowed. Yeah, it is. First ever business. Like first time you are onto VAT is new for you. You forgot. You are forgiven. But this is an old business. Have been submitting. Always submitting means maybe quite a few years they are onto it. They did a mistake. 1 point. It doesn't make that mean that they will be charged with the money within after 2 years. It is vanished, isn't it? The points are vanished. Please do remember these rules. Can we see the answer? And then maybe we're going to go for a break. Yeah, this is this. Well done. With the 10,000 and 50,000 rules and professional competence and due care. And the 1 penalty. Brilliant. I think I should appear on the camera a little bit now and give you a break. Where's this? Come on. Here is me. Okay. A good performance so far. Yeah. And can we announce a break now? It's our break time.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see you it's a 15 minutes break. Yeah, 11:15, a little more than 15.
Okay.
11:15. See you at 11:15. Then see you then. I put my camera and microphone down. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh. Sorry guys, it was a both side disturbance. I was getting very disturbed. I was disturbing you guys. Hi, how are they going?
First chapter is done, then give the couple of questions to do.
There is no test on first chapter. हाँ? वो जो दिया था ना उसको वो कोई टेस्ट नहीं था हाँ? 20 chapter में कोई टेस्ट नहीं था नहीं बेसिक है. अच्छा. Extra question दे सकते हैं बराबर होंगे.
They can complete all the questions in the book. The first chapter.
Good.
So now
double business documents. ठीक है.
yeah.
Next chapter, next topic business document. आज 4 chapter complete करना है. WT is. How's it going? Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Break it. What time they need to come back? Tell them. Yeah, they're old students, they know it.
You like best series then? Do you unschool him? No. Yeah. How do you guys find accounting? It's not that hard though. If you're good at math, you'll love it.
Okay. Oh, you made it. Cool. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
You guys from Pakistan?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a true. But Ali told me that that's true. Yeah. You good? I'm not. Yeah, can you hear me? I'm not. You said I am. No, I'm fine. It's a bit time. Yeah, it's good so far. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but it's good so far. Yeah. Oh yeah. And he's finding it good as well. Yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah. You're glitching. I can't hear you. Oh, it's fine. 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 Mm. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. No, no. Yeah. Okay. No, not really. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, nice. Good answer. So you Pakistani?
नहीं.
How do you know the language? Oh, okay, man.
Yeah, also. So,
But you know the full language, like you don't understand.
no. थोड़ा तो बस.
Oh. So you're Arab,
नहीं.
Bengali,
नहीं.
Indian.
नहीं.
So you're not Arab, not Pakistani, not yeah, Yemeni.
No, Asian. Of course Asian.
Kashmir.
नहीं.
You're not Frank. You're
That Carlton is too off. Too off. It's not India actually.
Sri Lanka.
What's the thing? I came 2023 January. Yeah, the one then. Yeah, a lot of things changed in there since I came here. What did you do to sign up? Was the results that you guys get? Sorry, what actually?
Oh, I did my actual GCSE just today. So I got 9 in English literature, 9 in maths. I got 8 in physics, biology, chemistry, 8 in English language, and I got 5 in computer science. And I did that 2 BTECs, so I got like a distinction.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I was 1 mark off for 9 in physics and English language.
No way.
Yeah, so I could get a remark. That's like what's football. You just play games.
I played physically.
So what play sport?
That's a good question. Well, who do you guys support actually?
He plays cricket, I don't watch football. I sports.
Premier League, I like Arsenal too, but then you know what they did do was it just my heart is broken.
Oh.
And it was so long ago. For me, I'm just literally Real Madrid. Since
Real Madrid.
Don't say glory and bro. I'm just since I was a child, it's been the same. Even after Ronaldo left, I kept watching them.
Mm-hmm.
So this it heartbreaks to see Ronaldo left, but then these are the days. You guys bagged so many players this time, including Eze.
Yeah, as a just football now.
He's a good player, isn't he?
Yeah.
All of them. Norgard.
Morgard, Gilchrist,
Gilchrist.
Manleke, Mosquera,
Yeah.
and Zumi.
Zubimendi. One of these. At this point, you guys can start second starting 11 as well.
Yeah.
So listen, Arsenal is trying to get Rodrigo, isn't it, from Real Madrid?
Yeah,
Even City is trying to get him because Xabi is not giving time for him. Okay.